So it's time to speak about Oguri Cap as a playable character, break her down in terms of her skills, strengths, how you wanna build her, and just provide a showcase of a career playthrough where I'm going to raise her as an Uma, which I'm willing to, and let's begin. So first of all, we're going to start with your potential levels, and when you're going to raise her, obviously you're going to receive kinda decent skills, at least some of them. For example, the Gourmand skill is a nice one for pace chasers, and in most of the cases I actually was raising her as a pace chaser. In my specific case, for my deck that I have, by my understanding, just you have a lot of options to raise yourself kinda decent and a good one pace chaser, and she also has from her potentials kind of skills that are going to be a good fit for the specific style of gameplay. Nimble Navigator at potential level 4 is a good one as well, and at 5 you're going to receive the other one skill, which is going to increase acceleration on corners with Masterful Turning. This is a nice one skill, and right now I'm actually aiming to get her to this level. I'm still missing a couple of banners, or how they call it correctly, you know what I mean. So yeah, I have pretty much everything, and it requires just to play with her a little bit more. I can get something from exchange shop, but I don't wanna really waste my materials. It's not that difficult to complete careers. But yeah, overall about it. When we're talking about her stats that we have, she's kinda universal character overall. She has a lot of ways how you can build her and play with her, and she is kinda a safe bet and a safe pick in terms of ticket, which you're going to receive for free at the very beginning. And basically the only suggestion is to wait until you're going to complete some special chapters, some special tasks to get yourself an tier 3 Umamusume, because it might be the case that you're going to receive her by random, let's say. So from a pick one ticket you will be able to choose yourself specifically the Uma that you want to. Why is she so universal? Well, basically she is able to cover 2 tracks, the turf and dirt, and in terms of dirt I'm going to talk specifically in a moment. For distances, you can build her as a mile runner, you can build her as a medium runner, you can even raise her for long distances. And for styles, well, if you're going to work a bit harder, you also can follow 3 styles like pace, late and end. For me specifically, I already was talking about it, and again, by my personal feeling, pace style is the, let's say, most safe, because it requires you a little bit less power points, power stats. You can balance with overall specific skills, and you are not going to be with this style with good one parameters, with good one numbers in terms of stats. You're not going to be kind of blocked. Sometimes, of course, it happens sometimes, but it's kind of rare thing in compared to the late and end styles. In these specific situations, without certain skills, you basically won't be able to break through Umas that are going to be ahead of you, and this might cost you the whole run, the whole win, which is kinda sad sometimes because you have just incredible crazy stats, but you're losing because you're not able to avoid such a position, such situation when you're going to be blocked, unfortunately. So yeah, I prefer pace style. When we're talking about distances, it's really up to you. She is good for mile races, I was trying her there. She is good for medium races as well, really nice. For the long distances, I have the other character which I kind of consider I was able to raise her decent. That's why I didn't try her out there. So for now, she is covering the mile distance in my case in PvP specifically. But I started to talk about the tracks and the dirt specifically. Yeah, why is it the case? Well, when we're going to talk a little bit about Harurara, I hope I pronounced it correctly. Yeah, she's not the greatest dirt runner for the distance that we have in PvP mode. So whenever you're going to have a look in PvP mode for the top runners, for the top players, we're just going to have a look real quick. We're going to open the first page. Let's see. The second place here for the dirt. first player. First place here for the dirt. Third player, same. S rank, holy mother of lord, what the fuck? Who are you, man? Jesus, that's crazy. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, that's impressive, not gonna lie. Anyways, fourth place, yeah, the same thing. So you can see that majority of players, they're using Oguri Cap only specifically in a dirt runs. And she's doing a great job over there. She is better than Harurara, and it just happens so that she covers these tracks way better. So yeah, when we're talking about Oguri Cap and the way how you actually want to build her, ideally you want to try to get her an A rank in dirt tracks. If possible, S rank is going to be not bad if it's not going to kinda harm you in a certain way. Follow the pace style of run and get as many skills as possible for specifically the pace style, for the distance that you're going to cover, and yeah, focus mostly on recovering your stamina. For the stats, she is good in terms of speed. She's going to receive additional percentages in speed, additional percentages in power. So these stats, they're not going to be an issue when we're talking about the legacy Umas. You wanna add a bit in stamina, just not to focus on it during your career, like at all on this specific stat. You're going to get it enough from inspirations, maybe 1 or 2 times use trainings in stamina specifically, but overall you want to focus on speed. From speed you're also going to receive additionally power, maybe sometimes use power just in case, and wit. When we're talking about PvP aspect, there it really matters. So we're going to start the career. I'm not going to take a lot of time, and we are going to try raise her as a dirt runner. For this specific case, the only way to actually do it is to use Harurara, because she has A rank in dirt tracks and she's able to receive it in her sparks. So whenever you're going to receive sparks with dirt from Harurara, you're able to apply it to Oguri Cap and get yourself a higher grade for the dirt race. I'm going just to find it real quick. Here is she. Yep, here as you can see, dirt A rank. So I didn't use my chances to use the legacy Uma from a guest for today. I'm going to focus a little bit on stamina, as I already was saying. Someone here, yeah, has decent numbers in stamina. Affinity triangle, holy shit, that's bad. I'm going to check what kind of sparks I have from this character, for example. Second legacy is stamina medium, power front runner, stamina turf. Let me compare it with the other one real quick. Stamina pace chaser, power turf, power pace chaser. So we have a chance to get ourselves a higher rank for pace style. I believe I'm going to stick with this, so let it be. For the card deck, it's kind of universal for me. I'm using it pretty much everywhere. I should adjust, but for the medium distances and for pace chasers, I consider these are like overall great cards. So yeah, and for a friend card, I'm going to pick myself Super Creek. I just need to find it. Just give me a second. Here we go, level 50. Yep, this is going to be nice. Probably we'll have to work a little bit more on stamina. It shouldn't be a problem. Why am I using Super Creek? Because again, her skills that she's able to provide, they're kind of really important. They're going to help to balance our stamina, and we'll be able to spend less trainings onto this specific stat. Overall, let's begin. I'm going to do it real quick, just going to skip everything. We're going to focus on the main aspects. Maybe I'm going to cut some unnecessary aspects, unnecessary moments. Actually, I didn't get myself higher rank for long tracks. During her career, you have couple tracks that are long, but for career, if you have decent legacy Umas, if you have decent cards, the deck, I mean, you won't struggle too much, maybe at the very beginning. Here I have 3 Umas and that's great, but I'm at maximum energy, so I don't think that I'm going to do it. I will start with the speed, but overall, again, we're going to focus mostly on speed and wheat. Here are a lot of them. And I mean, for this specific turn, I'm going to use the power training because I have here Super Creek. I need to raise the friendship level with her. I want to receive and trigger events from her. I'm not sure actually how events are actually working. Sometimes I have a feeling that they're going to be triggered completely random, and I'm not sure if there is actually a way how you can increase the chances to trigger a certain event from the card because you want to get them. Also, why she's so great? I mean, the Kita-san Black, yeah, my bad. Why Kita-san Black is so great card, especially at the very beginning. When you're going to trigger her events during the first and the second one event, she's going to give you improvements in the mood, which is really nice because you want to get it to the maximum level as soon as possible. It's going to increase the performance during trainings. You're going to receive more stats. You're going to have overall better performance during runs. So this is an important one. Now we keep going with the speed. Yeah, we're going to do speed once again. After that, we're going to do wheat. Most likely. Yep. As you see, during the first, let's say, rotation, during the first period, I didn't use rest like at all. I used only trainings. And with that being said, like, I'm bringing my potential to the maximum level. I'm not skipping turns at all. I'm raising some stats, even if they're kinda low, it's still kinda great. So at the very beginning, we're changing the style to pace. I'm not going to show runs here. We're going to look for the final one run, but overall it's not really that important to see what kind of results we're going to receive with the current state of the game, with the current progress that I have and legacy Umas and overall decks that I have. I'm going to win pretty much consistent. Sometimes there are going to be some kind of occasions, let's say 16%. What kind of chance that I'm going to lose here? Anyways, I'm not going to suffer with the mood, so I'll take the risk. I don't really want to skip some trainings. We'll keep going with the wheat training just to gain some energy back. No one's here. 30% chance. Yeah, this one isn't going to give me anything, so right now it's going to be a good move to actually rest. The second one event from the Kita-san's black card. We're choosing the first one, and we should increase our mood up again. That's great. I need events from Super Creek. Come on, give me these events. Not you. I don't really need you. Because Maestro skill is going to be a really great one addition in our case. Fast learning, great. That's nice. Okay, we're going to hit speed once again. Also, another thing that I have realized, that actually building up your relationships with Kita-san's black card is really easy. She has kinda an increase from the very beginning. So you can see almost at 80%, when some other cards they're kinda low. And she's only at advancement level 0 for me. Still, I need one more multi to get a PT. Okay, we're going to hit speed once again. Hydrate, nice. We need this discount. Okay, we're finally triggering the event from Super Creek, that's great. I recovered some stamina. Anyways, even with the fact that I don't have like any card here, I'm still going to get some stats, and I'm still going to progress with the level of the wheat training, so we're going to use it. No, recover energy. We need to have your energy for some speed trainings. Whenever it's going to be needed, maybe during the camp period, I'm going to do some trainings into power, maybe some into stamina, just to increase stats overall, a little bit. But for now, I'm not going to really focus on them, it's not really that important. Now it's going to be a time to have a rest, have a race. Let me see. Okay, let's get this one. We should win this. Great. With that being said, we're completing the goal. And we have some more turns to the second one. That's great. We are going to probably finish her. I hope so. Continue with the wheat training. Great, recovered the energy. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely. We need to increase the friendship level with all of them. Why not? And level 4 for the wheat training, it's great. Okay, 3k fans completed. Next one, 8 turns. Any events that are going to provide you some additional numbers into power, I suggest to use them. It's like not a bad thing. Yeah, keep working here. I believe here I'm going to receive power. Yep, that's right. The hint from Kitasan Black, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, great. Another discount, so at the end we'll be able to receive kinda a lot of skills with lower price. And as you can see, I'm not buying any skills so far. It's not really that important for me right now because I'm getting myself as much discounts as I can. 97. I'm keep working with wheat. Just trying to get the last one event from Kitasan. Actually, from Fine Motion, there is another one thing. Yeah, she's able to provide some important skill, let's say. Oh, great. Yeah. Ideally, you want to complete all events with Fine Motion as well and get yourself additional one skill, which is going to be a golden one, which is not, let's say, too much important, but it's kinda a great one skill overall. And with her, actually, if I recall it correctly, it's a random moment, so you can get it, you can get a discount for a skill which is kinda a level before. A simple one. Yeah, and a little bit, as I already said, of RNG moment, so you may end up not getting it. It's not a big deal, but in ideal world, you wanna receive all important skills from all important cards, which is not happening right now, unfortunately. Kinda all events stopped at some point, which is sad. I'm going to do one training for stamina just to, you know, kind of try trigger event from Super Crit. Maybe I'll get lucky, maybe not. And a little bit increase stats for the stamina, why not? I don't see a reason like for taking any skills right now. I think we can deal with it without any skills so far. We're kind of well prepared. Yep, first place, great. Keep going. Some issues I'm going to receive with long distances, I believe, because I'm definitely going to lack with stamina. And in this specific case, I will need to buy some skills for sure. But so far, on short distances, I don't really need them. we're going to recover energy. That's why I'm hitting the weight training again. Also, we're going to have a training in a camp, so oh my god, yeah, I need to hit this one. After this rotation, I'm going to have a rest, just to have enough energy for the camp period. The second event from Fine Motion, not a bad thing. Yep, great. Jesus, I definitely need this. I need to save energy for some other useful trainings. That's why I'm hitting wheat when it might be, you may think, not the best idea, but it's worth it. We have one more turn in the camp, and the last one turn I'm going to spend for speed training or maybe for power training. Nothing here. Unfortunately, like, okay, anyways, I need a little bit of stamina, so we're going to hit it. I need to finish several events. Come on, guys, you should give me them. You must give me them. We're going to recover more energy and train a little bit more wheat in moderation. The mood decreased. It's not really a good thing, but it is what it is. Keep recovering energy. Not really lucky with positioning of certain characters. Yeah, sometimes you're getting such events which are kinda annoying, because I mean, you're losing the mood for the character. Sometimes it's just a freaking disaster. 18%. Am I going to risk it? No. I'm playing really safe. That's what the heck. It's just the worst luck I've ever had on this character, not gonna lie. Smile race. I have decent stats, and I'm not sure that the mood is going to kinda affect our outcome. I trust you. Yep, great. Anyways, first place. Can you imagine 3 events in a row for the mood where I'm losing it? It is what it is. Great, the last one event from... we received it. That's great. That's actually really good. But I still didn't get the last one event from the Super Creek. I still didn't get event from Kita-san's Black. I still didn't get event from who else left? Special Week. And Special Week, she is able to give us discount for Garmant skill. Yeah, kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. Anyways, I'm going to take Hydrate skill for now. Here I have a good discount, and I'm not sure that I'm going to receive anything else, so we're going to take it. For now, that's it. I'm not sure that this is going to be enough for Arimakinen run. It's a long distance, and I have a B rank. For long distances, I'm lacking with stamina right now, and I have a bad mood. It's just a complete freaking disaster for me right now. But we'll see. Yep, that's insane. We're going to restart. Maybe with better mood we'll be lucky enough. Even worse. We're going to try again, because we're going to increase our moodness again. Just a lot of events happen at the same time, which kinda ruined our performance a little bit, and I'm still not getting events from certain cars that I need, which is sad. The third place, it's not that bad, let's say, for now. It is what it is. We're going to improve in a while. The second event from special week, not bad, but where final events, come on, I need them. Already have decent stats for the speed, a little bit worse for the width. Mood improved, nice. These are wrong events, come on. I need some events that are going to be helpful for me. My luck isn't great during this run, not gonna lie. At least we got back our great mood. Great, we got ourselves a discount for Garmon's skill, which is going to be really nice improvement overall. For the overall amount of skills that we'll be able to receive at the end. So yeah, another mile race should be fine. We brought back our mood. The only one thing that kinda worries me a lot right now is the final events for great. We got it finally. Oh my god, thank you. Now I need some trainings, some events from Kita-san Black. Goal is completed. Now we have a little bit of time. 7 turns till the latest events. 8% chance. What do you think, guys? There's no way it's going to happen and I'm going to lose it. That's the worst luck I've ever had with this character. That's the freaking worst run just ever possible. That's insane. Hello? Can you imagine? We're going to train a little bit power then. Just a freaking disaster. Okay, the final event from Kita-san's black card. Nice. Got a skill. Nah. Now it's time to actually get ourselves some skills. So we're going to get Garman, for sure. We're going to get ourselves Maestro skill. The next one is going to be this one. Overall, everything is not bad. Kinda had a bad luck in certain moments, but it is what it is. We're not going to spend energy right now, there is no real reason for doing it. Okay, getting ourselves skill. That's great. Now we actually should be fine to get the first place here. Even with the fact that we have kinda low stamina. Shouldn't be an issue. Easy one. We need to boost our width a little bit more. We anyway is going to receive some speed stats. And yeah, I'm going to show you the final run. They're kidding me. We keep going with wheat because I need to bring these stats higher. Ideally. At least that's what I want to do. Easy. And the final run left. Final training. I wanted to bring it to 1k. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make it. It is what it is. So ideally, acceleration, not that I really need or want. I need to get myself the nimble navigator, home stretch haste, corner acceleration. These are the skills that I ideally want to get at the end. For the nimble navigator, I don't think that I'm going to receive any more discounts, so I'm going to take it. This one as well. And after the final one run, hopefully I'm going to get enough points to be able to buy this one skill. An overall combination of skills is going to be decent. So the final run, let's have a look. I'm going to show it to you. I'll put it X2. So as you can see, with this style of a gameplay, I'm at the very beginning of the pack. I have almost no chances to be blocked. I have decent stats in terms of speeds, speed and power. I have high weight, so all my skills are going to be most likely activated on time. And yeah, I'm just not getting behind the pack from the very beginning. Activating all skills. And even without activation of the ultimate, I'm taking the first place. I have enough stamina, even with the fact that I have low numbers there, so it's not an issue like at all. For such distances, I mean. Wasn't that difficult, just an easy one. We only got a single one third place in Arima Kinan because I got unlucky at that period of time. I got really bad mood. I didn't get events and certain skills that I wanted to get by that period of time. Otherwise, I would have been able to get the first place during that one run. So yeah, all the rest runs, they were place number 1. Even with the fact that for long distances I have rank B. So when you're building correctly your UMA in terms of legacy and skills and support cards, you're able to hit the first place even with luck in certain stats, but having an important support cards. 230, it's kinda enough, I guess. Yeah, great. I have 69 points. Can I get something else? Maybe something from green skills? Not really. Such a waste of skills. Can you imagine? I'm lacking 3 points. 3 skill points. But this one is kinda important. And at higher advancement we're going to receive a golden skill here. Yeah, it should be like upper from this one. Anyways, we're losing 69 points. That's great. Didn't get wheat to S rank, unfortunately. I kinda lacking a little bit with the power stats. I wanted it to be higher, but yeah, you know, sometimes it's kinda important to hit the training for speed or wheat or save some energy. And during this run I didn't have the best RNG, let's say, in terms of cards positioning, so yeah, I'm kinda lacking of some stats. With better RNG, with better luck, it's kinda not a difficult one, like at all. Great. We didn't get also the S rank for Pace Chaser. Unfortunately, unlucky, but overall not a bad thing, not a bad combination of stats and skills. yeah, that's fine, I guess. I also didn't get some decent sparks, which is unfortunate, but at least I have right now an Uma with A rank with certain decent stats and being kind of suitable for specific tracks, which are going to be nice in terms of a dirt race. For mile distance, I'm going to race some other Uma. I'm going to have a look which one exactly, and probably the next guide is going to be exactly about this one Uma. So yep, not a bad run. This is the highest rating for me right now, which is kind of insane. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the guide about Oguri Cap, and now I have a dirt runner which is kind of decent. Hope you're going to find it interesting and helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and see you guys in the next one. Take care.